Hello, kia ora, I'm Philip Duncan. Thank you for joining us for our weather update for Wednesday the 21st of September. We're tracking high pressure in the Tasman Sea, but both the eastern side of the North Island and the eastern side of Australia have a very similar weather pattern coming up, with rain lingering and showers for the next few days. Let's take a look and see what's going on. On the animated wind map today, we've got the air pressure in there. So the bright white areas you can see in the southwest corner, the Tasman Sea and east of New Zealand, those are three big high pressure zones, and the low pressure in the darker shading. This is the main low crossing Australia. It's pretty weak, but because it's running into this high pressure zone with a northerly coming down, you're going to see that rain sort of slowing down and stalling along that eastern coastline. In New Zealand, there's a northerly flow. It's mild. Recording this video already around 19, 20 degrees mid-morning for northern parts of the country. But on the other side, there's a southerly. So in between the northerly and the southerly, there's a small area of rain and low pressure that's going to form over the next few days. And also, like the Australian one, held up by high pressure, so the rain's going to accumulate. Up in the tropics, easterlies carrying along, southeasterlies though for New Caledonia. So let's take a look at the 3-day rainfall for New Zealand, and then we'll do Australia. Same areas we talked about yesterday, East Cape, parts of Hawke's Bay. You're in that zone of 80 to 125 millimetres over the next 3 days. The further down the country you go, the lighter the rain is, and basically nothing really for the southern parts of the South Island. Maybe just a couple of drizzle patches or showers. We're only talking about 2 to 5 millimetres there for Canterbury in the green zone. In Australia, a similar setup for eastern areas with the rain lingering and the rainfall totals around sort of 80 or 90 millimetres around that Port Hedland area. But once you get up to Brisbane or down to about Sydney, the rainfall totals for the next 3 days are only around 30 or 40 millimetres and almost nothing for the rest of the nation. Just a few showers down here in the very, very southwest and for Tasmania. So here we are on Thursday, which is a public holiday for the Queen in Australia, and we're seeing rain down that eastern side, kind of stuck there because of the blocking high, which is bringing settled weather to the South Island of New Zealand. So it'll be a cold start, might even be some inland frosts, not so much in coastal areas though. And to the north there is that rainmaker coming down, and that's going to sit around. So by Friday, low pressures forming around the North Island, and that rain heavy around East Cape, patchy sort of elsewhere, and not really going into the South Island. It's just going to be a bit of a wet day for those in the north and the east of the North Island. And in Australia, on the other side of that high, the rain is stuck along that eastern coastline, and also a very weak front coming in here for parts of South Australia and Victoria, just coastal areas, and then Tasmania a bit later on, but it's not very much. Let's go through the weekend. So Saturday gets a little bit more changeable. We've got a cold front coming into Western Australia. We've got low pressure here around parts of Tasmania, Victoria, New South Wales, and up to Canberra, or into Canberra, I should say. And over into the New Zealand zone, that low's fallen apart. So Saturday sees light-ish winds for the North Island. Might be a little breezy here and there. And a few showers, sort of from about Kaikoura northwards. Nothing too major in there, but a few showers will be around. By the time we go to Sunday, those showers are pretty much stuck along the eastern side of the North Island, which, you know, I know you're over it. So this is not the best forecast, but the positive lining is I think this will be coming to the end of it, and also we're seeing pretty low rainfall totals once you get into about Sunday. Maybe a couple of showers down around Canterbury as well, otherwise dry. And finally drying out on Sunday for that eastern side of Australia, but there comes the next system into Adelaide. So it's a busy time. And then we go to Monday, and that's the public holiday for New Zealand for Queen Elizabeth, and we're seeing a pretty settled setup. Just a few showers with that easterly carrying on, Wairarapa Upper, Hawke's Bay, Gisborne area, East Cape. Elsewhere, it's mostly dry, but a bit of a nor'easter coming into Christchurch. That might be a little bit annoying. And to kick off the week, next week in Australia, settled for many places, but that little rain band just coming through for Melbourne, Hobart, and then it'll get into Canberra. And then later into Monday afternoon, maybe a few showers just coming into Sydney. That is about it. It's pretty settled, but that rain is lingering in eastern areas of both the North Island and the eastern side of Australia. Those are really the main focuses. Foci, whatever. Okay, let's just finish this video. I will see you tomorrow with our next update. See you then.